What is up, every pony? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are looking at another AU. That's right, another MLP horror AU. Now, this one in particular is new to me. I don't recall even having this one saved, but I was following the account that created this AU, which I guess I must have done it either unintentionally or I completely forgot about it. This is the creator right here, and the AU is either called My Little Pony Friendship is Fading or the Spider Bite virus. I'm not sure. But we're going to be jumping into it, and we're going to be seeing what is up with this AU. I'm pretty excited, so let's get into it together, shall we? Here we are on My Little Pony Friendship is Fading. But before we go into this, I have to say, this is like my 5th attempt to record this properly because I'm just having so many issues making it. I did go through the whole story and record it, but I kept messing up my words and I wasn't speaking properly. And I do have to say, even though it says My Little Pony Friendship is Fading, the infection AU is actually known as the Spider Blyte virus, so that's good to know for when I upload this. So let's get into this and get started. It's been 2 days and I still feel awful. Oh, Celestia, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I gotta find a bathroom, quick. And she makes it to the mayor's room. I'm not gonna make it. Warning, vomit, so you got your trigger warnings there. And she throws up a blue substance, which is like a blue goo that's very infectious. Oh, sweet Celestia. Oh no. My wound. I thought my wound was getting better. I guess not. Fluttershy. I was careless. I'm so sorry, girls. Just don't tell Discord. She has glowing blue goo sliding down her mouth. She has scratches on her face and a pretty bad infection area on her chest. Status is infected in early stage 1. Health is 75, strength is 52, hunger is 89, and sanity is 98. Part 2, Fluttershy is found. Got Twilight reading, a paper that's attached to a clipboard. Now, I'm going to say this early so I don't have to get this confused. If the text is blue like this and it says R, that is Rarity, P is for Pinky, so pay attention to that just to make it easier for you guys to understand who's saying what. Twilight, darling, we're back. We found some survivors. T is Twilight. Girls, I'm so happy you're back. Patient 332 is doing well. I think I might have found a cure. That's great to hear, darling. Pinky and I found some ponies who need some help. Great, put them in bunk 3. AJ is almost done with dinner, so can you go get Fluttershy? I'll go get Rainbow. I wonder what AJ made for dinner. Sure thing, Twilight. Fluttershy, dear. Supper's ready. Got 3 dots because it's completely silent. Fluttershy! Pinky, maybe check her room. Fluttershy, are you in here? She's not in her room. Let's check the bathroom. Fluttershy, are you in there? Fluttershy? Stay back! I'm infected! Oh no. Fluttershy, no! Twilight Sparkle. What's taking them so long? Twilight is working with a few others to find a cure to this virus. From her research, it seems to be working. Status is not infected, health is 90, strength is 85, hunger is 97, and sanity is 99. Rarity. Oh, Fluttershy dear, don't worry, we'll help you. She cut her hair at the beginning of the infection. She has a mask and bloody gloves on. Rarity is part of the patrol and helps with survivors. She also helps make gloves and masks for other patrol members. Status is not infected, health is 95, strength is 75, hunger is 85, and sanity is 62. Pinkie Pie. Don't worry, Fluttershy, Twilight is working on a cure. She has a mask and bloody gloves on as well. Pinkie works on the same patrol as Rarity. She kills and cleans up affected around Ponyville. Status is not infected, health is 87, strength is 72, hunger is 63, and sanity is 72. Part 3, she was careless. Fluttershy, oh my goodness, darling. How on earth did you get infected? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to get infected. How did this even happen? Well, I was out getting supplies for our medical center, making sure to fly when I get into town to not face the infected. After a while, I finally made it to the hospital. Everything seemed okay. Eventually, I found a room full of medical supplies. I was stuffing as much as I could into my saddlebag, and I was being careful. I thought I was being careful. But now we got a gore warning here. I have seen this. This is quite graphic, so do be aware. Oh boy. I guess not. So, as you can see, Starlight Glimmer is Starlight dead as shit. Moving on. Starlight Glimmer. Starlight never had a chance. She has a distorted horn, glowing blue goo, maggots, dislodged eye, and an infection area on her back. Status, infected stage 4. Health is -3, strength is 99, hunger is 37, and sanity is 0. My Little Pony Friendship is Fading, Part 4. Her survival. Oh, you poor thing. No offense, Fluttershy, but how did you survive that? Pinky, why on earth would you say such a thing? No, she's right. Here we go with the gore warning. I almost didn't make it. She grabs the bottle of some kind of substance. I believe it's rubbing alcohol. I shattered a bottle of rubbing alcohol over her head. And I ran as fast as I could. Sadly, it was too narrow to fly. And she wasn't too far behind. After what felt like hours of running, I saw the exit. By the time I was out the door, she was closing in on me. By the time... Okay, it's the same words, but facial expression changed there. She was closing in on me. And pay attention to this slide here, because it's going to show you if you didn't pay attention. Because I bet some people who did read this, if you do get a little bit further in the slides here with me, you're going to have a question on how did she get infected? It didn't appear as if she got bit. But as you can see, she already has a mark on her chest. It's like a wound, and it looks pretty open. And Starlight is slobbering, just dropping heavy amounts of this blue goo-like substance that is very infectious. It can transfer a very strong infection that can turn a pony into what Starlight is, and it's dripping all over her wing. So if you're curious on how it happened, just pay attention to that, and it's not hard to figure out what happens. I had to do it. I just had to. So she kicked the door shut, and Starlight is officially defeated. But Starlight does... Man, she made a mark. She's terrifying. I would have died if I didn't. Now, this is how she got infected. Pay attention. As you can see, the slobber goes on her wing. She looks over, and she sees the goo on her wing, and she wipes it onto her hoof, onto her chest, where that opened wound was. So that's how she got infected. It's kind of like blood from a zombie. Because if you get any zombie-like blood within your bloodstream, you're bound to be infected. It's basically just like that. Part 5. Her decline. Oh, Fluttershy, that sounds awful. But don't worry, everything will be okay. That's right, Twilight is working on a cure. And she said it seems to be working. Oh, girls, that's... And she's sick. Got another vomit warning. She starts throwing up the blue goo-like substance all over the floor and passes out. Fluttershy. Come on. We gotta get her to Twilight. Now. And those two are eating. Everything okay, Sugar Cube? I asked Rarity and Pinky to get Fluttershy about 20 minutes ago, but they're still not back yet. RD, obviously that stands for Rainbow Dash. Hey. I'm all finished with my dinner. I can go look for him. Thanks, Rainbow. No problem, I'll be back in a dash. Where are those three? Huh? There they are. Wait, is that Fluttershy? Hey, are you guys... No time to talk. Where's Twilight? There's Twilight. Twilight! We have an emergency. Ooh. This is just a video showcasing appreciation. The creator is very thankful for all the support on the AU, and I'd say it's rightfully deserved. It's a really good AU from what I'm seeing so far. Got a nice little like sketch here, which is really cool. I really like that. Part 6, Getting Help, which I believe is the last part so far. Oh, Celestia, what happened to Fluttershy? She's infected, Twilight. You have to help her. She's infected? Yes. Oh, Twilight, please help her. She's getting worse. Rainbow, grab Fluttershy and take her to room 142 stat. And wear a mask and gloves. I'm on it. Applejack, go to the med room and grab anesthesia and surgical supplies. And while you're at it, grab Dr. Hooves and nurses Redheart and Sweetheart. Got it. I'll be right there. Or I'll be there right away. Rarity, go get scrubs and extra masks and gloves. Got it. I'm at your command, Twilight. Pinky, go make some chocolate cherry cookies. I bet Fluttershy will be hungry when she wakes up from surgery. You got it, Twilight. Alright, let's do this. I hope what I have in mind works. Fluttershy is passed out with the blue goo on her face. Entering early stage 2, Fluttershy was too weak to fight. She's currently unconscious and is going into surgery to hopefully save her life. Status is infected early stage 2. Health is 52, strength is 12, hunger is 67, and sanity is 90. Rainbow Dash. I wonder what happened to Fluttershy. I hope she'll be okay. Rainbow Dash goes out to town to look for supplies and look for survivors with Rarity and Pinky. She also helps Applejack kill the infected. Status is not infected. Health is 98, strength is 100, and hunger is 89, and sanity is 97. Applejack. Granny always told me to trust my gut, and I don't like this one bit. Applejack runs the kitchen and is in charge of gathering and growing food, and she goes out to get other supplies and kill infected. Status is not infected, health is 98, strength is 90, hunger is 100, and sanity is 98. And this is the information on how the splitter, the splitter. See, this is why I recorded the video multiple times, because I can't talk right this morning. But oh, this is sad. This is so sad. The spider Blyte virus stages. The spider Blyte virus was started by a pony waking in a forest outside of Equestria and got bit by a spider called Blue Blyte. The Blue Blyte spider is a spider only found in forest outside of Equestria due to the different climates. The glowing blue goo is highly poisonous and if bitten causes the infection. Now we got the stages here. Stage 1. Veins around the bite start to grow darker and web out. Pony starts to feel ill and paranoid. The less calm a pony is, the quicker the infection spreads. The infection is mainly controlled by the brain, and the more the pony freaks out, the faster the infection stages will happen. And there's the bite on the pony's hoof right there, and if you look to the bottom left corner here, it says, it's showing the differences. If they're panicking, the infection will spread quicker, and if they're not panicking and they're more calm, the infection will spread slower. And we got a close-up of the bite in the top right corner. Stage 2. Veins grow rapidly while infection spreads around the body. Glowing blue goo starts to come out of the mouth and nose. Do not touch the goo or put it near any open wound, you will get infected. Pony starts to lose sanity and constantly has nausea and loss of appetite. Do not touch. Stage 3. Pony will start to heavily vomit out blue goo and bile till there's nothing left. Pony will become really aggressive and hungry, but because of the constant vomiting, the food doesn't stay down, leaving them in a constant state of hunger. Pony's skin starts to rip as the growing veins cause the limbs to grow rapidly. Horn starts to distort and feathers will fall off. Cutie mark will also fade. Distorted horn, highly toxic, skin ripping, faded cutie mark, feather loss, and the jaw starts to rip. Stage 4. Pony's sanity is gone at this stage. All they know is hunger. Pony's skin is ripping while limbs start to grow and distort. Pony's mane starts to thin and horn wings horn, and wings are now unusable. Senses are heightened. Ponies at the stage are heavily aggressive and will attack any pony they see or smell. Limbs will sometimes fall off and the jaw starts to hang open. Unhinged jaw, wing bone ripping out, lost limb, and overly grown limbs. Stage 5. If you see a pony in this stage, run, or you will not make it. Even though their limbs are heavily distorted, they can be quite fast, which I think we already know that by how quick Starlight was after Fluttershy earlier within the AU. Pony's fur starts to turn pale and eyes shrink. They are incredibly lethargic and dangerous. They are no longer the pony you once known. They are gone, and their misery. And they have the ability to mimic their old selves' voice to lure others into a false sense of security. Stage 6. The pony is dead, but limbs start to go out of their corpse and glowing spores will form. Do not inhale spores. Inhaling spores will cause pony to get an ammonia type of illness and it will die within 48 hours. Fire is the only way to kill the spores. Pony will still produce the blue goo and is still highly infectious. And that's it. We just got like some gore art here from the creator. But yeah, this is the spider Blyte virus. I'm reloading the page because Verizon internet sucks sometimes and doesn't like to load things properly. So I wanted to make sure that the creator's profile picture was showing. But yeah, this is the spider Blyte virus. I think this is really good and it has a fantastic start. And my absolute favorite thing about this whole entire AU has got to be the art. The designs for the characters are lovely, and I think the story is really nice. Not in a way that's like a story where it has wholesome moments, but if you're looking for a AU with emotion to it, and good art, and some deathly gore, some sickening gore, the Spider Blyte virus is definitely a good one to check out. And speaking of checking it out, if you'd like to check it out, it will be linked in the description below. Make sure to go check it out, because it is a really solid AU, and you never know when it will get updated. Now, I also have to mention, like I do in the end of every single video, in the description, there is also a link to my Discord server. Feel free to go within to the Discord server and join, because if you want me to look at a certain AU, for example, if you have one you're requesting, or one that you've created, you can go within my server and there's a section specifically for requesting AUs for me to look at. So if you'd like me to take a look at an AU that you're interested in me seeing, make sure to go to the Discord server and share that within the server, because I will definitely see it there and I won't forget about it, and if I have time, I'll get around to it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It's completely okay either way. And that's all I really got to say for this video. So I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
I know you gon' take what you want and probably getting played, but that's okay. I take a break, marijuana, but I probably wouldn't leave my fucking room for the next 2 days.